Hey everyone, how are you? Are we live? I'm not sure if we're actually properly live yet. It says we're live, but I don't know if we're actually live yet. I think we're live. Hey Imran, I just said hey Imran. Hey everyone, it's Imran Web Squadron. Hope you're okay. It's freezing today. Hey Gary, hope you're okay. It is super cold at the moment. I've been This morning, I started recording a video and it took 2 hours. It's a 2 hour video. I reckon half of it is junk, 50% of it is junk. Um, but it's a really big video about running a web design agency, clients, loads of stuff I want to get off if you're a freelancer or a web design agency. So I want to be editing that one tonight. That's going to take a bit of work to do. Yeah, really cold here at the moment. Hey Mia, hey Ishan, 19 degrees. Well, I'm jealous, mate. I'm jealous, Gary. Very jealous. How you all doing and how has your week been so far? It is Wednesday and I hope everyone is doing okay. Obviously, Black Friday's, Cyber Monday's ended now. Hey, B Informatica. I'm sure some of you got some really good deals. I hope you're getting good use out of your deals as well. Hey Rajat, hey Andre, hey Daniel, how you doing? Let me just change my window so I can read the messages a bit better. Like that. Sunny South Africa. I mean, I'm actually wearing a sweatshirt here. And after I did my recording, I put my gloves and hoodie on because I was feeling quite cold. The video I recorded today as well, I've recorded it from a slightly different camera angle. So I put my camera over here. So now it shoots over there, so it shows this bit of the room. As I just wanted to get a slightly different angle on everything there. Hey Charlie, I mean, tell me about it, Charlie. It is cold as heck, isn't it? I haven't got the heating on, by the way. Hey Toho Kangas. I haven't put the heating on mainly because well, it's just me in the house, right? So why have the heating on, right? Let me just check the comments coming in. Daniel, been playing with breakdowns, quite like it. It is. So breakdance have, in fact, I'll share it with you on screen over here. Breakdance have now, potentially they're going to change their pricing. Whoops, where's it gone? Where's the pricing? Let me get the pricing open. Right, okay, here we go. So let's just do this. There we go. So Breakdance are revising your pricing. Pair of warm socks. Thank you very much, Mia. Hey, John, by the way. Hey, Antony. Gary, sinus infection. Oh, no. That's not good. Gary, I hope you can give some medication. Anyway, Breakdance look like they are now going to be introducing the $79 year. Now, there are 3 problems with this price, okay? Hey, Claudius. Hey, great to have you here from Nigeria. So, Breakdance, there's 3 problems with their pricing. Number 1, they should have introduced this, right, from the get-go. Because there will be people who have purchased $149 and now there's a $79 version and they only ever wanted one license. That's number 1. Number 2, why don't you do a lifetime deal and for a week or 2 rather than per year to entice people in? And number 3, what was the third one? There was a third one. It's gone out of my head now. But yeah, this is not set in stone. And there's going to be people out there that paid $149, right? And now they're gonna miss out on the $79. So I feel like, Louis, you shot yourself in the foot a little bit here with not listening to us. Question I got here from Ishan: what camera do I use? So this camera is the same as my camera here. So I am using my whoops, turn it off. Let me just get it open again. I'm just using an iPhone. It's an iPhone camera. It's not even a Pro or a Pro Max. It's just a standard iPhone. And then there's loads of apps you can use. You can use the Camo app. So you could use the Camo app, which is, hold on, let me show it to you. It's this one here. You can use the Camo app, or I could use the Shoot app as well. So look, the Shoot app. Okay, and look, if I do this right now, look, if I do this, right? So that was my face. I don't know what I was doing there, but it's $8. $8 for a one-off cost for the Shoot app, and the Reincubate Camo app is £60. So you could use that. Hey Odinaka, Brighton SU has their free ticket ballot open if anyone is looking for a free ticket. Oh, good to know there as well. Yeah, I mean, I would say, yeah, that if you're using bricks, do you still need breakdance? A lot of people are saying to me that if you're used to Elemental and you're now using breakdance is better in some ways. I have to be honest, I'm still not fully on board with breakdance, mainly because I have a problem with their CEO. And some people keep saying that, but I just feel like I need to see a change in mindset. But it was good to see that they have now got a $79 version. But I do feel like that's a bit unfair on people that paid $149 to get one license, and now they're going to pay $79. Or people who want it can get it for $79. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what I would say, Ishai, sorry, I just got a bit of my fluff in my mouth there, is you could spend £300-500 easily on a DLSR camera, right? You could easily do that. And then the camera is only good for the camera. You're not going to use it for anything else. Hey, Brian, you're going to set it up and you won't use it for nothing else. Hey, Andrew. Yeah, don't worry, mate. Yeah, the USA one did go quite well. We'll just rearrange myself. The 4 p.m. for the USA market did go quite well. What was I saying? Camera. But when you have a DLSR camera, you don't use it for anything else. You just put it there in your room and it's just stuck there. And it's a lot of money for just the camera. Now, with Apple's continuity camera, which is free, you can do it. The Shoot app to get 4K quality is £8, one-off cost. Or the Reincubate Camo, which has loads more really good settings, hey Darren G, is £60. But even if you go for the £60, right? Even if you go for the £60, it's cheaper than a DLSR by miles. Yeah, so sorry, I've got a sore throat. Elemental's cost from tomorrow goes up to $59 a year. You are aware of that, right? So Elemental is $49. It goes up to $59 tomorrow. So the breakdance is $20 more. So in a way, it's not that much more, really. I've already said to Louis, what you should do is offer a lifetime deal on a single license for $79. No, $99, a lifetime deal. People will buy it, and then after 1 week, go back to $79. But he won't listen. I don't think he never responds to me. Hey Marco, how you doing? Hey, I'm glad you like the videos and great to have you here as well. I'm thinking to switch up to Webflow. Okay, Webflow. There isn't as big a community, and I have heard from some people that use Webflow, and they say there is a little bit of a like a mindset where people look down on WordPress users because there's a different mindset in how you build. There is also not as big a community. So how many people are you going to find out there that are going to have answers for your Webflow? And my other question to you would be, why do you need to go to Webflow? So can you tell me why you'd want to go to Webflow? And by the way, if you want to go to Webflow, you can do. Don't listen to what anyone says. But my question would be, if you're already using Elementor or Bricks or Divi or loads of other solutions, hundreds of thousands of millions of developers, designers, plugin solutions, what would make you want to go to Webflow? Because I know people that have gone to Webflow, hated it, the spirit, the community, and come back again. But that doesn't mean you might not like it, because you have to say that sometimes some people like that kind of expertise. They want to say, yeah, I'm a Webflow kind of thing. Hey, Helmut, how are you? Good to see you again. So what is the secret to positioning yourself as the best WordPress related content? What is the secret? You have to position yourself as the best WordPress related content. What do you mean, Tiara? As in, like, well, I would say on your website, your blog post, and God, it's warm now, and your social media, are you showing yourself as an expert with your post? God, now it's cold. I just took it off and now I feel cold. How weird is that? I feel hot, took it off, and now I feel cold. What the heck was that all about? I would say it comes down to, what do you put out there? Is that what you were asking, by the way, Tiara? Have I misunderstood? Yeah, do you know something? Yeah, do you know something, Brian? I agree. I think, right, too much animation on your website, too much animation and emotion effects, for me, is overkill. How much animation do we really, really need on a website? How much do we really need? Really? Right? Oh, Gary, do you mean that advert where they're trying to talk about the future? Is it that one where they're trying to create, like, you can see into the future or something like that? Some stupid advert like that. Oh, right. Okay, Tiara. So what is the secret to position yourself as the best marketer? Okay, social media. Are you blog posting? Are you doing guest posts? Have you got a YouTube channel? Are you a guest speaker on other people's YouTube channels? Are you using social media a lot? Are you sharing things? Not just buy this, buy that, come and buy my course. No, are you sharing SEO? Hey, Melissa, glad you're here now. Are you sharing stuff? Are you talking about page speed performance? Are you talking about plugins? Have you got a newsletter? Have you got a Facebook group? How about a Facebook group where you share the latest plugins for WooCommerce? What do you recommend? What's out there? What's the best deals? The more you do, the more people are going to recognize and associate you with WordPress content. Hey Stacy, hope you're all right. Jamie, subtle animations overflow. I often just leave this. Yeah, absolutely, Jamie. That's how I am. Hey Dave, when you have a website animation, I don't mind it. If there's the odd one, I don't mind it. When I see a website which has got flip cards everywhere, every time you scroll down, it's like fade in, zoom in, slide up, boom, boom, boom. Even worse when you're on a mobile, right? You're scrolling down and it's animation, 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 animation. Sometimes animations are as annoying as multiple pop-ups. You know when you go to a website, there's like 4 or 5 pop-ups, and you're like, flipping that, give it a rest. On the one page, animations can trigger pop-up hatred phenomenon in my head. Brian, many Webflow users come over from print. I mean, hey, Jimmy. I mean, I will say that, I won't talk too bad about Webflow people because they obviously like what they do. But it just doesn't fit with me, kind of thing. Just doesn't fit with me. with how I like to operate and work. Just got to quickly check some emails that have come in now. Some emails that have come in. Just got to double check. No, I don't need to respond to that. Marker. Yeah, I mean, what I would say, Marker, though, is, when people say you can do more, if you want more animation, you go watch a cartoon. Absolutely. When people say that you can do more in Webflow, get them to tell you what. Get them to tell you what, and then have a think, like, do you need it? Now think about your clients, Marker. By the way, Marker, are you a freelancer or a web designer or working on your own website? If you're building for clients, and I'm asking this question to everyone now, so this is for Jimmy, Melissa, Brian, Andrew, Marker, Extreme Hip Hop, everyone, Stacy, everyone, Mia, everyone. How many websites in your lifetime have you built, even Gary, how many and Dave, how many websites have you built where animation was key to that website? How many websites? Al-Jamaz as well. How many? Well, Al-Jamaz, think of it like this, okay? Right? Next, when you go to a website and you're like, this is really good. How many animations did that website have? How many? How many things sliding in? How many flip card boxes? How much movement? How much overkill was there? And was the animation really needed? I always feel like some is okay, but how many of your clients really needed it? Exactly. Look at the answers here. 0, 0, 0. Yeah, 2. But it's not a big number, is it? It's just not a big number. So overusing animations is just not. You don't need to think, we get wowed. We see something and we go, oh, wow. But you don't really need it. It's like a lot of Elemental add-ons. They have this really funky feature and you're like, wow. But your clients will never, ever want that. So what's the point of it? One slider. Joe's Bell. Speaking about annoying pop-ups, I have the feeling that Elemental was throwing it a bit during. Yeah, I mean, they had that very animated, quick time promo, didn't they? Exactly what Jamie says. You got to make it almost feel natural. So if you have some stuff just fading up now and again, it feels okay. The very first website, when we built our own website, I had quite a bit of animation on it and I got carried away. And then I realised, no, it does. It cheapens the look, like Melissa's just said. Hey, Brian, look, I mean, in 1998 and 1999, the big thing was the Ally McBeal dancing baby. Do you remember the Ally McBeal dancing baby? That dancing baby that was kind of like... That was the big thing. It appeared on every animated GIFs. I tell you what, the amount of websites that went overboard. Do you remember animated GIFs in the background? Like what was the word? What's the word? What's the word? I can't remember. You know when you repeat it, what's the word? I can't remember what the word is. There's a term for it. It's when it's repeating all the time. Oh, I can't remember that. But anyway. Yeah. Everywhere, wasn't it? Yeah, absolutely, Jimmy. Yeah, we want to see those photos, okay, how things are all set up now. Just checking the comments coming in. No, absolutely, Jimmy. And I would say that if the animation that comes in has a purpose and it adds to the messaging, then I would say, no, it wasn't loop. There was a word. There used to be a word beginning with T. I can't remember what it was now. There used to be a word for it. No, not replication. There was a word for it. There's a term, and when it comes back to me, I'll be like, yeah, that word. Hey, Mark. Iteration. No, it wasn't any of that. No, it's not. It's basically it's when you put a GIF on a screen and then you had it repeat. There used to be a term for it, and it was overkill in the 90s, or the late 90s and the early noughties. But yeah, I would say don't overdo your animations. Keep it simple. These days, especially when you're looking at a mobile, you got to make sure it works and is easy on the eye, because most websites are viewed on the phone now anyway. Best slider plugin. Depictor is good. Revolution slider, I think. Rev slider is good. Prime slider is good, but I would always say, why do you need the slider? So sliders are good, but why would you need the slider? D uses Project Broadcast for text messaging marketing. Okay, $15 a month. We don't use a text messaging marketing service, mainly because we do a lot on social media, so I don't want to overdo the avenues we use for it. And we do have a newsletter as well that we send out quite regularly. But we don't do a text messaging marketing service, D. But it's good to see that it's working for you, or it sounds like it is. Gary, anyone remember the hot girl you could put the code in? No, I don't remember that. I do remember the code, though, for Excel where No, I don't remember the code. But if you went into Excel and you put in a bit of code, do you remember it would then show you the moon? You'd be flying over the moon, which I bet you can still do. I haven't gone for the Bricks Awesome Black Friday deal. It did look good, but I didn't feel the urge to go and get it. Nice one, Saturnish. I'm glad you got gloves as well. I'm glad. The Elementor Carousel. Okay, Ishan. Have you tried creating your own with a testimonial carousel and then you drop templates into the slides or the testimonials? Have you tried creating your own testimonial carousel? Have you tried doing that? Hey, Belfast from Italy. So have you tried the testimonial carousel? I mean, I would say to everyone, try that. And Belfast, I think this is the first time you're online with us. Are you a freelancer or a web design agency? Do you use Elementor, Breakdance, Bricks, Divi? And how long have you been designing? Or doesn't matter if you're new. We have all sorts on this live chat. So when you say responsive layout, though, I did... let me find it for you. I'm pretty sure I did do a video on... let me find it for you. Bricks responsive. You might want to go and watch this video then, Belfast. So let me just give you this video. Now this video is looking at the hero banner, but it does also cover mobile responsiveness and how you have to get your mind into gear. What you're going to do though is set your class system for your text, your padding, your margin. You might need to adjust your layout a little bit. But when you say you're struggling, do you want to define what the struggles are? Yeah, Ishan, good luck on the testimonial carousel. I'm going to say, Marker, no, you don't need to learn code. You can get away without it. You need to understand some basics if you want to take the website further with the look and style of it. But do you need to know code? I'm going to be controversial and say, no, you don't. You don't need to know code. If you know some, it's good, but you don't need to be a high-level expert. And when you say high-level website, though, like, it depends on what you want to try and do. It depends on what you want to try and do. Like, do you need code for it? Hey, Mahboob. Yeah, I mean, I would honestly say that you can look at an amazing design and sort of break it down into components and go, right, I'll do that. There might be something it does which is nothing to do with code. They might have used a plugin or a feature. So I would analyze and work out, what do you want to achieve? And was it code or was it a plugin they used to do it? Hey, yeah, well, great to have you back, Mahboob. Not seen you for a while, but good to have you here. Michael, I'm a bit similar. I mean, I do work out some of my code, and sometimes I just find the code that someone else has done. And I go, yeah, okay, we can tweak that and reuse it as well. I mean, I agree with you, Jake. I mean, I think it depends as well on the amount of code. What are you trying to solve? Is it a bit of CSS? Melissa, are you still online, by the way, Melissa? You just sent me a question and I'll answer it here and over here. Don't forget to hit like if you've not hit like already. So anyone, I've used the Imagine AI tool to do a lot of our avatar photos. And just to clarify, you're only allowed to do it for one model. So you can so basically, Melissa, if you've purchased it for one model, I uploaded, hey Maddie, hope you're okay. I uploaded about 15 images of me. I think it was 15 or 12. And then it used all of those images of me to help it with its generation. So you can add them in. But it's for one model, not 5 models. Balthaz, add-ons as BrickForge, are they really useful? Yes, they are. BrickForge, Brick's awesome. These are all really useful if you're going to use them, all right? If you're going to use them. I, on the other hand, I'm not sure if I would use them. That's the strange thing. I'm not sure if I would use them. Yeah, I mean, what I would say though, Marker, is that the way to learn code is, rather than learning code, learn what you need to learn to get the job done. So if you're happy using Elementor, right, and you're building the website, and then you kind of go, oh, you know what? I want to tweak this. What's the code to tweak that? Understand the code. Break it down. What is this line doing? What is this line doing? And it helps you. Now, I don't like to get dirty with JavaScript because JavaScript always screws my brain up. Exactly, Melissa. One model is one person with several photos. So let's just say, Melissa, you were going to do yourself. You know, it's good to get different poses with your face. Maybe have some where you're like, yeah, you know, or just happy or whatever. Try and get some different poses of your face. And then just load them up and then away it goes. Hey, Batags, great to have you here again from South Florida. What is the best advice when you don't find any clients for long-term from Fiverr or Upwork? You got to put yourself out there, mate. You got to put yourself out there. And we have got I know you probably won't get it, though, Mahboob, but we have got our mastery module now on how to get clients. In fact, I'll get it for you here. The page, I'll get the link for you, which will be... Where's the link gone? Here we go. Yep, so how to get clients. There we go. How to get clients, okay? That's the advice I would give you to do. Just reading the comments here. Yeah, I mean, what I would say though, Melissa, right? Yeah, what I would also say about that Imagine is when you've loaded it up, it then goes to conceptualize. And what you then do is pick styles of images. Don't type your own in, because when you type it in, I always find they're not brilliant. Just use the predefined versions they've got. Generate. Takes about 10 minutes. Leave it. And then you'll come back to loads of images. W3 School is one of my favorites as well for where you get to learn stuff. That is one of my favorites, especially when you're learning the basics of CSS. It really does help you out. Yeah, that's a good point as well. I mean, what I've done though is I have downloaded all of my images. I mean, I've got loads. I've got loads of images of me. Some of them weren't good, and I would say 25% of them weren't great, but the 75% I've got, I mean, I've got over about 170 images I've got of me looking really stupid, you know, kind of thing. I'm now trying to work out what Aljamaz and Brian Harper are talking about. Oh, tranquilizer dots and a rifle. Yeah, okay, let's just go, careful of that then. Be careful of that. Be careful of that. Yeah, so, I mean, Mahbub, yeah, what I would say, yeah, is... Am I kicking my desk? Why? Is it shaking? Is the camera shaking? Sorry, that might be my fault. I was shaking my leg then. That might have shaken the table. How to get clients. We've got a mastery module on that. I would recommend you go and get that because it is super good. Also, I would think about your social media marketing. I would think about, you know, contacting businesses out there that might need a redo of their website. Don't just say, hey, go in, you know, I'm going to redesign your website or whatever. No, tell them about where there are areas of improvement and how you can offer to support them on that, okay? Don't forget to hit like if you've not hit like already. Yeah, so Melissa, I only downloaded the ones I liked. So what happens is when you've generated loads, I then viewed them and I downloaded the high-res download for any I really liked. Any I didn't like, I didn't download. So just think about it. Sometimes I forget I'm shaking my leg, right? I have this habit of it. So like, I've got to like... Sometimes I forget I'm shaking my leg, so I've got to... In fact, if I make sure I'm not touching the table, I can do it. I would have liked it though if Imagine AI had like a... I don't know. I mean, $30 a month isn't a bad price, but I still feel like I wish it... I don't know. I really do wish a lot of these AI converting tools were cheaper. Do you get what I mean? Because... they're great for as a gimmick to get images, but it's $30 a month, which is quite a bit. I haven't watched any of the World Cup this morning because I was recording a video. So the video that will come out on Friday about working as a freelancer or a web design agency, you know, starting off, thinking about your tools, your clients, all of that. That video should come out on Friday. 2 hours I recorded this morning. I need to edit it. I reckon, yeah, this was from Canva. In fact, I'll show you what it was on Canva if you like. That is not from Imagine AI. That is Canva. Okay, let me show you. I'll show you on Canva. What examples of content, Abdullah, great to see you here, should you post when building an audience? No, you can post your work. You can post tips about SEO, page speed performance. You can post stuff about advice. If you were advising a brand new company who needs a website, what would you be telling them? Your branding, your color, your font, your layouts. You know, so have a think about what your what's the messaging you're trying to put out there. No, that was printed off another company. In fact, I'll show. No, I won't pick it up. It was printed by a company I found online. I sent them a high-res version of that, and it was printed out. In fact, I'll show you online over here. Let me get rid of the like. Let me show you if we go to Canva. Here you go. So, woo, my face is too big. Let me just shrink my face down a little bit. Here we go. So, look, this, right, over here, look. It's just images. It's just images. Look, images, words, images, stuff like that. Let's just undo all of that. Boom, 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 boom. Right? If you go over to Canva, okay, so let me just create a new design. Let's just do a 500 by 500 pixel. I'm not bothered by the size. In Canva, right? If I go to where is it? If I go to apps, there's an app over here in Canva called text to image. Text to image, right? You hit use, and I'm now going to type in here. What should we go for? Why don't we go for lots of people running in a cyberpunk city filled with laser robots. Laser robots? Does that even make sense? Lots of people running in a cyberpunk city filled with laser robots. Let's go for a drawing. Let's hit generate images. Now let's see what Canva gives us. Let's see what Canva gives us. So those images were, these images behind me here, were all from Canva. Every single one of those images, even the ones with the cat, came from Canva. Right, so look, it's generating images. Look at this, look at this. What we got here? We've got, okay, we've got a city, but I can't see any people. We've got one over here. We've got some people, looks like, you know, look, there we go. We've got some people running in a cyberpunk city. We've got one over here as well. I mean, it doesn't do it automatically really brilliantly, but that's, you know, you're getting some images here. You know, lots of people running in a cyberpunk city. Let's just do that one instead. Full stop. Let's generate the image. Let's see what we get. And that is just in Canva. Yeah, I do use Canva a lot, Jamie. I use Canva a lot. Hey, Stratos, by the way. Sorry I didn't say hi to you. Did I learn coding? Okay, so the way I learned coding is very similar to... By the way, let me just show you these images. So look, here's another load. Here's another image. Look at that one. Look at that. And here's another one. Right? Look at this. Look at this. So if you wanted to create your own picture, you know, if you wanted to create your own whatever you want to create, you could go away and do that now, couldn't you? Right? You could go and create your own bespoke artwork and then go and get it printed off. Pretty simple. Hey, Jimmy. Take care, Jimmy. Right. Dee's question. For 20 years, I worked as an analyst in the NHS. I was using SQL. I was doing advanced Excel and macros. I was using Tableau reporting. I was doing algorithms. I have not done a computer studies degree. I have not done a computer design degree. No. I learned on the job. And the same goes with CSS, HTML, and anything I need to do. Even YouTube, all of that. I just learn. I get into it, I find time to play with it, and I get into it. Automatic CSS, I've got that. I have not used it yet. I need to play with it and get dirty with it. So I would say just go for it. To be honest, Andrew, you could make posters. You could, in a way, make posters, and then you put words on them. Like, look, if we go back over here, this is a bit. Let's just try. You could do some funky stuff, right? You could do some really. I don't know. Let's just go. Make that bold. You could do some really funky stuff, right? Oh, come on. Let's just move it over. I don't know, somewhere like that. Transparency. You could do some pretty funky stuff here with... Sorry, I'm ignoring all of you now because I'm just showing you what I'm doing here, aren't I? Centre back. Look, you could do some funky stuff, right? You could do some crazy, crazy funky stuff. Do what you want with it. Mess around, play around, have fun. I do use Canva Pro. I do use the premium version. I think you can get this in Canva free, but it's free for you to test out. It's free for you to test out. Canva will not become a website design in the future. It's too limited. They can't do WooCommerce. It's very, very limited. The SEO, it is limited. How do you define the H1 and the H2? You can't do it. So if you want to put out a website, yeah, Brian, Cyberpunk City Uranus. If you want to, look, Canva you can use to build websites, but how are you going to do your SEO? Huh? How are you going to build in particular widgets? You are so limited. You are so limited that you are just going to have a portfolio website or an online CV. But is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Hey, Carl, great to have you here, my friend. No, the photos I'm using for myself in my YouTube videos, I'm actually using this. I'm using this website here, Imagine AI. So what it does is you pop in your photos and it creates these AI version or avatars of yourself. Like, look, all of this stuff, right? It creates all these images. It is $29 if you want to do it for yourself. But there is a monthly pricing option as well. But it's called Imagine AI. And the address is... I think you can see the address now. There you go. Imagine AI. Right, there you go. Imagine, as in Imagine AI. Pretty impressive what the developer created there. Pretty well good. Yeah, I mean, what I would say, D, okay, is that you don't have to do a course to become a web designer. However, if you want to help yourself out and understand how to grow and scale and manage your business and your marketing better and how to get clients, then I'm going to recommend you go and have a look at our mastery modules, websquadron.co.uk. Go and look at our mastery modules, okay? We've got a whole heap of stuff there and it is going to grow. There's loads more on the pipeline that we're going to put out there. Don't forget to hit like if you've not hit like already. My shoulder hurts. Oh. Not my shoulder blade, sorry, my shoulder blade. But yeah, with regards to Imagine, the power of AI, I wish you got a bit more for the cost of that. Zubair, should I keep pages like privacy policy non-indexed? That's a good question. part of me wants to say yes, and another part of me goes, does it matter? Does it matter if it is indexed? Does it really matter? If it's out there, so what? You know, if you've built it correctly, you might even have put a keyword in there for privacy policy, so what? You know, does it really, really matter? Hey D, look, you know, there is stuff you could do, you know. I mean, this Canva is pretty powerful, right? It is pretty damn powerful. It'd be really good if it used photos to create the art as well. That would be super brilliant. But they're not there yet. They're not there yet. But I just think, I mean, look, I'll tell you what, give me a word. Go on, give me some words. Where's that artwork I was working on? Go on, give me some words. Give me some words to dump into Canva. We'll do it now. Go on, give me a word. Give me a statement. This is your chance to get dirty now. Well, not dirty. I don't want you to get dirty. That's a bit too rude. Go on, give me a paragraph. And it's not going to be Uranus, all right? We're not going to do the Uranus. In fact, yeah, why don't we do that? Uranus. What happens if we put in Uranus? Let's go in with... Actually, that's a bit dangerous, isn't it? Hey, Artif, is this a bit dangerous? Now, let's see what it does. Generate image. Aha, Charlie goes for Thailand scuba diving. I like that. Let's do that one as well for Charlie, hey? Let's do that for Charlie. Let's do create a design, logo. Let's do it. That's a nice one, Charlie. I like your thinking there. Let's go with it. Thailand scuba diving. Let's go for a drawing. You can go for what you want. Let's go for drawing. Let's see what we get. Aha, look at that. Uranus. There we go. The planet Uranus. Right, there we go. There's Uranus. Okay. Okay, let's do scuba diving. Let's see what it gives us. Oh, okay, here we go. So, I mean, that looks to me just like a photo that's been slightly modified. It's a slightly modified photo, right? Look. You know, Thailand scuba diving. So we've got some stuff there. Go on, give me something imaginative. I want an imaginative bit of wording here now. I want some imaginative words. Something a bit more meatier. And I don't mean meatier in a rude way, okay? Come on, give me some words. Let's stick something else through the Canva AI text to image. Afros, how are you? Do you prefer to build a prototype in Figma before working on an actual site? The answer is no. The answer is no. What I like to do is I like to scribble out a design because it allows me to be quite fluid. It allows me to be quite fluid with how the website's going to look once it's eventually built. So penguins dancing on top of ice cream, Jake goes, well, let's just take that one and stick it in. Because what it also depends on, Afros, is how much is the client paying me to do a full-blown design. So if I'm going to do it in Figma or Adobe or anywhere else, that's extra time and effort. Are they paying me separately to do that? Or I can do a scribble design, send a photo to them. They might put a comment back or whatever, you know, kind of thing. King Charles III at his coronation. What? This is all right. Okay, let's see what we get here then. So we're gonna have King Charles III. Let's see if we. Right. Right. Okay. So I've just popped those two items in, and let's see what we get. King Charles III at his coronation. It's a bit... Oh, this is interesting now. Okay. This is a bit interesting. Right. Okay. So this is what it's now given me for King Charles III at his coronation. Right. The face there is not really right. This face here is not right either. I mean, it looks a bit weird. It's not really doing it very well, is it? For King Charles. I mean, the faces look... I mean, look at the faces. What's going on here? Looks a bit distorted. Now let's go to the penguin one. Here we go. We got penguins. No, well, you know, penguins on an ice cream van. You know, kind of. It's kind of there, isn't it? It's kind of there. No, we're not going to do stylish pants. King Charles III at his, ooh, blimey. I'm going to get done for, like, treason now if I keep putting these in. Right, so let's just pop this in and see what we get there. It was awful, wasn't it, that one? That one was a little bit awful, that, with the penguins. I like this. Look, photo of a magical forest city from the future. Right, let's just see what that generates. So some of these... Oops, generate image. Some of these are going to be pretty weird. But AI generation is a very peculiar, funny thing. You know, oh, right, pants were stylish. Oh, I get it. Oh, wow, look at this as an image. You know, this is quite, that's quite a nice image for a futuristic city. That one is as well. You know, there's some interesting images start to get created there. England winning the World Cup. Yeah. All right, let's see what we get. I reckon it will just reuse photos from 1966, but let's see what we get. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Look. You know, this one looks a little bit, you know, kind of a little bit more like it. We're not getting any laser beams, though. Did you notice there's no laser beams? Notice there's no laser beams at all. Like, and the photos are all kind of slightly distorted as well. Right, we're not going to do any more now. I'm going to stop after this one. But here we go. We have England winning the World Cup. There we go. And we got one over here as well. To be honest, though, the way AI works is AI just kind of... here we go. There we go. This is like... They're all looking a little bit ugly. Right, we're done. We are done with Canva AI, okay? We are done with Canva AI. Look, I'm going to let you all go to Canva now and try out Alien Knife cutting the world in half. Flipping egg, where are we going with this? I'm going to have to try this one now. One more I'm going to try, which is Alien Knife. Well, the way Content AI works, Charlie, is sometimes it takes pictures, and if the pictures have any form of like a copyright license attached to it, it distorts it a little bit, so you can almost get away with it. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. For anyone who's joined in, who was expecting to talk about WordPress or Divi or Breakdance or Webflow or Elementor or Bricks, I'm really sorry. We have now morphed into... okay, this is a bit... So the image we got asked to do was an alien knife cutting the world in half. And it's not... I mean, that does look like an alien cutting the world in half, doesn't it? You know, that's even looks like an alien picture, and then you got, I don't know, it's kind of inventive. It is quite inventive, isn't it, in what it does? It is quite inventive. Do you know what I mean, Artif? What the hell are we doing here today? What are we doing? What the hell has got... What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with all of you? I set up this live chat so that we could talk about WordPress and other stuff, and we've now morphed into talking about Canva AI. Yoda doing Strictly Come Dancing. Flipping heck. Artif, what are you... See, look, Artif's fantasies are all coming true now. Yoda doing Strictly Come Dancing. I'm a little bit worried, right? Yeah. Hey, Pickstar. I'm a little bit worried, right, that it might do something else. So let's see what we do. Don't forget to hit like if you're enjoying all the shit we're doing today, all right? Because it's pretty damn important. Okay, right, let's see what we get. Whoa. People, you are going to love this image it's just generated. Right, you are going to crack up when you see this image. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you sitting on the edge of your seat? Are you getting ready for this one? Wait till you see this one now, right? Wait till you see this. Look at this. This is Yoda doing Strictly Come Dancing. Look at this. What the heck? I mean, we've even got him here with his shoes on. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. I cannot believe that somehow this has actually done that. This has got to be an image from somewhere. That's got to be an image from somewhere. How the hell, someone must have dressed like this at some point and it's just reused an image. Right? Right? I tell you what, let me do another one, right? Let me do another one. Chewbacca with no hair on his face or body. Right? Chewbacca with no hair on his face or body. What will Canva give us now? I don't think Canva will do it. Could it do Chewbacca without that? Could it do that? Without any hair? I'm a bit worried though. It might show a very rude picture, which I'm going to have to get off the screen quickly if it does. No, it hasn't really done it. Look, it's just put Chewbacca back on. With, no, bold. No, it's not really worked. So I'm going to do Chewbacca, bold. Let's go with bold. Bold Chewbacca. Let's try that instead. In fact, cancel, go with drawing, bold Chewbacca. There we go. Let's try that. Let's see what we get. Hey, thank you, Wes. Hey, I'm glad to have you here. We're just going through Canva with AI, with how you can generate images with Canva. Stratos, this is the last one. I promise. No, look, it's not really done it. It's not really done it. But, that's quite a nice image it's done there, to be honest. Anyway, right. Right, we're done with Canva. We're done with Canva, okay? We are done. If anyone asks for any more, I'm going to block you forever. Okay, everyone, look, we have been live, coming up to nearly 1 hour now. I am going to give everyone the 2-minute warning, okay? 2-minute warning. Any final questions you want to ask or discuss amongst the group you want to talk about, I will be back tomorrow. Remember, on Thursdays, it's 4 p.m. Okay, remember, on Thursday, it's 4 p.m. If you go to the YouTube channel, you can hit the notification bit for it, okay? But it's 4 p.m. UTC or GMT, which will be a bit late for some of you. But for anyone in America, it works out quite well at like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10, 11 a.m., depending on where you are. Hey, come on, Pickstar, mate, don't cry. Hey, time does fly when we're having fun watching Yoda dancing and stuff like that. When you think about it, I want you to think about this for a moment. Chewbacca bold would look like a big... Anyway, think about that, because he's quite tall, isn't it? And anyway, Artif's got a question. What do you guys think of Motion Page? Pricey, additional plugin, but it looks cool. Okay, so we was talking about this earlier, Artif, about animation and movement on a page. I would say that if you knew your client wanted it, if you knew your client needed it, the client would buy it and you would use it. Would I buy it and use it for our website? No. Would I use it for 99% of our websites? No. But if a client wanted it, Artif, then I would buy it, or they pay for it and we use it on their website. So I would say only get it if you know the client's going to need it and they're going to pay you for it. Would I use it on ours? Probably not. And that's how I make the distinction with, like, would I use it or not? I think it's good. I haven't done any videos on it because I haven't bought it. No, you could, maybe Michael Troll, I don't know, maybe. So Marker, okay, look, I'm gonna stay live for just a little bit longer. Marker, you need to email me your website on info@websquadron.co.uk. If you do that now, I will quickly put it on screen and we'll look at it. info@websquadron.co.uk. If you do that now, if you do it now, no. But yeah, like Fat Jay said, only if you need it. Yeah, exactly, yeah, only if you need it. Otherwise, hey, look, we all have enough fluff in our belly buttons, right? We got enough fluff in our belly button. When was the last time all of you checked your belly button? Right, hey, Richard, I might stay on for a little bit more, Richard. I want all of you right now is to just lift your top and check your belly buttons, okay? Just check your belly button right now. How much fluff have you got in your belly button? Get it out. Get rid of the fluff. Yeah, right. Yes, so, Marker, if you're going to email me right now with your link, info@websquadron.co.uk, I will look at it. Otherwise, I won't look at it. And it might be the next time I'm live, we can look at it. But if you want it, send it in. Hey, Ralph. No, we might hang around a bit longer, Ralph. Maybe we might do, because I'm waiting for someone to email me their website. If they don't send it. Oh, Jake. Really? Really, Jake? Licking belly buttons? No. Yeah. So, by the way, remember tomorrow we do go live 4 hours later at 4 p.m. UTC or GMT. Please do go to our YouTube channel, which I'm going to put on screen right now. Okay, please do go to our YouTube channel, which is a little bit slow today. Why is it slow today? Here we go. Boom. Don't forget, if you go to our channel tomorrow, you can hit the notification on for Thursday, which is at 4 p.m. And then Friday, we're back on 12. So if you want to join us tomorrow, make sure you click it. Hey, Catherine, make sure you're there for the Friday as well, okay? But just be aware of the timings now that we run things at the moment. But tomorrow we will be on 4 hours later because we're now trying to accommodate more of the people from America, United States, who are my biggest audience. I have to acknowledge that. And I want to change my timing. Yeah, go for it, Marker. Go for it, Marker. info@websquadron.co.uk. .co.uk. Oh dear. I mean, hey, look, yeah, for anyone that has just joined, the lesson of today was check your belly button and clear out your fluff, all right? Because every day you clear out the fluff, you're going to feel lighter and better, all right? There's less restriction. There's more aircon going through your body, which you're probably, which is the same as farting as well. I don't know, passing wind. I don't know. What time is it here right now? Right now it's coming up to 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Okay, Marker, I'm going to check my email. If Marker has sent it, we're going to do a quick review of the website that Marker has sent. Right, okay, Marker, we're going live. We're going live right now with Marker's website. Okay, everybody, are we ready? So this is Marker Schalt. Marcus Schult's website. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is refresh the page. Okay, so what happens is we get a bit of a delay going on here, okay? We get a bit of a delay. Right? So let's just look at that. Look, word, text, boom, black, bubbles, okay? Now, that says to me that you've got a background color and then I think you've got an overlay. I think you've got a background and an overlay. Something's delayed there. I don't know if that's intentional or if that was like a delay with the image. So I keep doing it just to get across that there is a delay there. So double check your image. In fact, I'm just going to do an inspection. Is your image... Where's the image? I'll check it later, but I'm just going to... Is that a WebP image? If not, maybe go for WebP to help it load faster. We then scroll down and we get... Oh, okay, I can see what it's doing now. Sorry, I can see what it's doing now. We're getting the bubbles. New design of water faucet. I'm just trying to... I mean... I'm not sure. If I'm honest, I'm not really sure about this. Design the way you drink and we get this, right? If I was you, right, I'd have had the text over here and I would have had this bit here with that device over here, right? So that it kind of does that as I scroll down. I feel like this is trying to be a little bit like Apple. You know this here, this design here with the aria, this. I would have had that up here, over here. I've had your text here. I would have had it here. And then the second section is this. Because what you've now got is a slider, right? This should be section number 2, right? This, right? This that you've got over here, I wouldn't have that. I'd have your text on the left-hand side, and I'd have that thing over here on the right. So this should be on the right, right? So design the way you drink. Because look, this here, new design of water faucet, doesn't mean anything. Aria doesn't mean anything. I would have had aria, and then you would have had underneath it, more like pear. I would have had aria, and then underneath the word aria, design the way you drink. Over here on the left and on the right, you have that thing there with the icon. Section 2 is now going to be your slides. Section 3, let's just... Section 3, okay, yeah, hotspots. That could be your section 3. And then you get onto that. So for me, this looks okay. Looks okay. This looks okay. This looks okay. Your section 1 and 2, you need to compress it. Because I feel like this all looks really good. That lets it down. I can honestly tell you now that if I came onto your website and I saw that near the top or that, I would stick around. That puts me off. It looks like it just looks dated. It looks like a bit of a gimmick going on there. So I don't know how you feel about that, Marker. I don't know how you feel about that. Please do hit like, even if you didn't like my feedback. Like, look at the bubbles flying out everywhere. Did that make sense, Marker? Did that make sense? So what you got going on further down below, right? You know, let me get my mouse. My mouse. Flipping out, my mouse. That bit at the bottom's fine. No. Okay, I'll get away with that. But that bit there, I would have that in your hero banner on the right. And on the left, I would have the word aria. Define design the way you drink. That's what I would do. But yeah, I mean, Melissa is saying center it, and she is right, because it is off center because of how long your aria word is. But you got to make that start. You got to make it. Look, let's get it right, okay? this needs to be like that. It needs to be like that. Moved over a bit, okay? But I would say get rid of the bubbles at the top. I would move the text over, have that thing on the right, and then you getting into the other sections. I hope that makes sense. I hope that all made sense, Marker. If not, really sorry. Don't mean to offend or anything, but I would shift it because the first 2 sections I feel like compress into one and get rid of the bubbles. And I feel like it would look a little bit better. Okay, everyone, I'm going to say goodbye now. I'm going to say goodbye because I've got other stuff I've got to get on with. I've got a massive video I've got to edit. When I say massive, I mean massive. Right? Jungle is massive. Wicked. Right, okay. I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. Please like, subscribe, share, and follow. Please join in tomorrow's. I'll see you later. Friday, we've got a big video coming out, okay, about freelancing, web agency, working, and all of that stuff. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and don't do anything naughty. Well, try not to do anything naughty. Take care. See you later. Bye.